So in this video, I'm going to be properly demonstrating you the steps for first and second mend in SMP Kit and teach you how to heal your armor and conserve as much XP as you can along with it. Now, this is a very crucial piece of information to have whenever it comes to going for high to 3+ tiers, because whenever it gets to score-based things and you just need to win off score, you're not going to be able to rely on just getting lucky armor mend, or just like lucky drops or lucky armor breaks against them, because they're going to know how to mend and you're not, so they're going to beat you up really badly if you don't know what you're doing. So, let's get right into it, alright? So, imagine you're fighting, right? Boom, boom. You get through a trade, you beat a kid up, you get through a trade, and you're like, oh, my armor's low, I should probably go heal. So whenever you pearl away, you kind of just want to splash. This might take a while to you want to splash, and what you want to do is you want to heal each piece to 400 minimum, or as close as you can get to 400 as you possibly can. But you want to get it to 400. You want to get all your pieces to 400. And what this does is, the reason being that you need to get all your pieces to 400 is because if your helmet breaks, you're dead regardless, right? It doesn't matter. So you want to heal everything to what your helmet can be as your first mend. Because if your helmet breaks, you're dead regardless, so it doesn't matter at that point. So if you keep your helmet and you keep everything of the same durability roughly, like this is a rough mend of what you want, you're gonna save significantly more XP, and if you break, you're gonna die, but if you do it right, you won't break anyhow. So, there you go. This is the first mend. Now, I'm not done. I am very much not done. I got 61 bottles left, and I'm gonna trade out this armor set, and I'm gonna show you how to do a second mend. Because the second mend is a lot more, well, it's not, like, too complicated, but it's definitely more than, healing to 400 for first heal. Definitely a lot more. So I would say, since this is an even mend, right, and you're down this low on durability, and you have 61 bottles, you pearl out, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to split your bottles in half. And you're going to want to splash roughly all of them down, but you want to pay attention to, like, what your highest piece is by the time you splash all of those down. See, my highest here is 214. Now, I'm going to take that off, and I am going to heal everything else until my another piece hits 214 or 215, somewhere close to that. And then I'm gonna keep healing again until another piece gets that. And yeah, you want everything to be as close to that as you can. And after you're done with that, you can use your bottles to even out the mend as much as you need it, and like estimate a rough area to heal at. So basically, what you're trying to do with this is you're trying to keep all your armor evenly mended while keeping it as high as it can go. And if you end up pulling that off, it's just gonna be amazing for you in the end game. It's the better way to mend. See, what you should have at that point, a decent heal like this. I had a little more bottles than I normally would against a good player. But, yeah, what you're aiming for with that kind of mend is to get it as high as you can get it, but you need to even out the dura as much as you can. And you might have a few bottles left over, and granted, if your shield's like low in durability, like if somebody can't break your shield, but if obviously if they break your shield, you can't really fight, you can just splash the rest down on your shield if you have a good mend. You just wanna, you'll get better at it over time in practicing your bottle management. But yeah, that'll be basically your last heal that you go into. And then whenever you break, all your armor's gonna break, but you'll notice that you've basically lasted more than you could have with just splashing all of it down and not paying attention to where it goes. So yeah, that was how you mend an SMP. I really hope this is helpful to anybody who is wanting to go for high to 3+ tiers, because this is a very crucial piece of information. There's no point in trying to keep it a secret anymore, considering it's such an obvious thing that somebody will notice eventually. So yeah, see ya.